sister.
You're a hard act to catch up with. I'm telling you, you have been all over the place. We've basically chased you all over San Antonio and the Valley, and finally made it here to L.A., and we caught up with you.
Yeah.
You're here with the, of course, the Grammys.
The Grammys.
Were recently held.
Last night.
Yes.
Matter of fact.
And you were nominated. That's quite an honor.
Yes, it was. It was like, you know, just to be around all these artists that are heavyweights is an honor.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we're nominated once again for our album Amor Perdido. So it was great. It was great to come out and see a lot of familiar faces that we ran into last year.
Yeah. Now, even though you didn't walk away with a Grammy, you've already got one under your belt for last year, right?
To thank the company Capital My Latin, Jose Bahar, for making tonight possible and having faith in us, putting faith in us 4 years ago. I also like to thank my band, Los Dinos, my father, Abraham, my brother, who's a producer of my music, and also my sister. Thank you for all the support. And I also like to thank all the My Latin family. Thank you for having faith in me. I love you. Thank you. We got up and we screamed. It was the pre-telecast part of the awards. And it was like maybe 10 of us that were sitting in one row towards the back because we had showed up kind of late, like always. I'm always late for everything. And they announced me as the winner. I was like, oh my God, we all stood up and we screamed. And I was wearing this crystal beaded gown. And I remember going down this, you know, because it's kind of on a slant and thinking, gee, Selena, if you fall, you're going to be so embarrassed. Don't fall, because it had like this fishtail in the back of it. And I was trying to be all cool, walking up there, and it was great. I mean, thinking back now, I mean, it's an experience I will never forget.
I always had that thought in the back of my mind of getting back into music, but I felt like I was getting too old already. So then I started working with my kids, trying to teach them. And to my surprise, they had that gift of learning music. I mean, they picked it up quickly. What is so amazing that I can look back and see that Selena had an incredible mind. By 7 years old, she knew about 30 songs by memory.
And then in 1980, 81, my dad opened up a Mexican restaurant called Papagayos, and next thing you know, we're jamming on the weekends there on Saturdays, Fridays and Saturdays, and Selena started, you know, getting a little bit more recognized, you know, as far as her singing ability. You know, she was, what, 7, 8 years old, and she had this incredible voice at such an early age. And it was, a lot of people would come in just to see her, and she was known as the little girl that could sing.
What grade are you in, Selena?
5th.
Okay, tell me also how old you are and why you like to play in the band.
I'm 10, and the reason I like to play in the band, good money.
Oh, really? You make pretty good money in it, huh?
Yes.
Very good. Are you going to sing for us now in a little bit?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you.
So people really enjoyed that, you know. They're eating and they're listening to music. And then I guess by around 9 or 10 years old, I started booking them. We started working, touring different cities in Texas. And then next time we went back, there was 150 people, you know, at the dance, you know, instead of 60 or 70, you know. So it just slowly started building up a fan base. It took years and a lot of work and a lot of heartaches and a lot of pain. But I was a determined person. And the more barriers that I ran into, the more determined that I became.
Selena had this, I'm telling you, she had this magic about her. You know, she would send off this really nice little vibe, you know, that people just took to her. And it didn't matter what she said. I mean, she was genuine. And I think that was also a major plus, was the fact that she looked like them. You know, most I don't know if you realize it, but on TV, most people that you see on the Spanish networks, blonde hair, blue eyes, light skin. Selena was dark hair, dark skin, exactly like the people. And they even named her that. She was, the queen of the people, because she looked like everybody. She had this huge smile when she would talk to you. She would really care about what you had to say, and she would pay attention to the little details whenever, she was speaking to somebody. And, when she sang, she just sang from the heart. And I think that that's what made her unique, and that's what made her different. And I think that's what, to this day, that's why she's so loved.
This is 6 News at 6 with today's top story.
One of the biggest stars in Tejano music, Corpus Christi's Selena, is dead.
The woman suspected of shooting Selena is still holding police at bay. You're looking at a live picture right now coming to you from navigation where the standoff continues. She has a gun and has it pointed at her head. It's our top story tonight, Friday, March 31st, 1995.